what's up everybody? Welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another episode of Monday Night Quarterback, Week 10. I have a tough time doing these week in and week out and finding different things to talk about. Sometimes I try and write things down and I look into my leagues a little bit to see what I can do, different trades that happen, add drops, line up, mess ups and things like that. And so, but I want to do one every week and I can't always come up with content, so this one will be brief. This one, it's week 10, and week 10 is very significant in my league. So I am, as we all know, in two very long-standing keeper leagues. And with keeper leagues, there's a lot of different rules that go on with them so that you can continue as the seasons go on, or as seasons go on and stuff like that. So one of the biggest rules that I'm going to talk about right here is the trade deadline. So week 10 for us is the trade deadline. Tonight is the Monday Night Football game, and more significant than the game is the fact that at the end of that game we cannot trade anymore going forward for the rest of the season in those leagues. That's made up for different reasons, and the main reason is so that a team, you can't trade later on if the team's like tanking, and it's like, okay, time to unload my team because I know I'm not going to make the playoffs. We still want people to continue to try. We don't want to give anybody else a pass. And we don't want them trading their team at the end and things like that and overloading another team. So right now, week 10, you come to find that it is like week 10 is like almost a perfect week. I mean, a lot of times. Happened to me last year. I was really close on the bubble, but basically I had a win out and had like another team like lose a bunch kind of things. But there's still hope. And so then you're at a crossroads. It's like, I don't know, my chances of making the playoffs are slim at this point. Do I go ahead and trade and unload and try and prepare for next year, or do I keep fighting for this year? And you're always caught, not always, but sometimes you're really caught in that situation. And that also provides you good analysis to go out and find teams that aren't going to make the playoffs and start approaching them and see what they want to do. So, it's kind of bittersweet. Because here we are now, we're going to start making a push towards the playoffs for those of us who, want to continue to move forward. And then for those of us who maybe are on the outside looking in and probably aren't going to make the playoffs, I think the interest level is really going to drop. For me, luckily, I'm in a couple of leagues. I'm in 2 keeper leagues and I'm in 2 redraft leagues. I'm doing pretty good in all 4 of them that I'm going to be moving into the playoffs, which is great. But that's why I like the variety as well, because in my keeper leagues, if I was out of it, what would I do every Sunday? I wouldn't be as excited to be watching the games, but luckily I'm still in it. But that's why I have the variety, as I was saying. I get in 2 leagues who, isn't that much money or anything like that. Some of them are actually even free, but it's still fun. I still get to watch football and root for my team. So that's all I want to talk about. It's kind of a sad week for us because trade deadline is over. That's probably my second favorite thing to do in fantasy football. 1, win championships. 2, make as many trades as possible. I don't know why. I just really enjoy it. I like making different trades, and now that's over. I just remember, doing this film and talking about when the bye weeks were coming up. Well, we still have a bye week. Giants are on bye, thank goodness. Let Barkley get healthy. But now I'm talking about the trade deadline. Oof, it's painful. Can't believe week 10 has come and will be gone by the time you watch this. But that's all I got for you. Sorry, didn't want to bring you down. Hopefully I think of better content for next week, and tune in next time for Monday Night Football and Kimmel's Irish Pub.